Welcome back to class. My name is Naomi, and you have reached Saint to Siren, where I take you from a suffering saint to a siphoning successful siren. Today's class, we're going to talk about how to stay unforgettable in a man's mind by using resistance in your communication, just like Ruby Rose does. And it gets men to think about her every time. But first, I want to just lay some foundation so you know why it's good to use this technique called resistance in your communication. So, first things first, when you live in a patriarchal, okay, now in a patriarchal society, that means a society controlled by men. Women are raised, which I like to call, in a prey mindset. We're raised to be kind, nice, emotional, and to give our labor for free and our body for free, right? To support society. Kind of think of it like mice. Mice reproduce really fast because they have a whole food chain to support. They don't have any say or anything. They just support the food chain on up, right? Versus men, they are raised in a more predatory mindset. When I mean predator, I just mean they're goal oriented, eyes on the prize, right? And they are conditioned to want respect from other men. And the way that you get respect from other men is through achieving goals, being rich, winning championships, having the finest woman in the room, right? This says that I am the best man out of all the men I'm around, right? So when you have that system in place as a woman, you don't need to fight against the system. Just manipulate it in your favor. And the best way to do that is become a goal. If men are goal oriented, you become a goal. So when you become the goal, first things first, you make your own money. So you can't be controlled. So when they win you, right? When they win you, now they don't feel like they can just own you and then treat you any old way, because that can happen, right? Have your own money so you can stay independent and free. So you can also recognize when things go left, you can still do right by yourself. Okay. And the second thing you have to do is provide resistance in your communication, not being nice, but not being rude. The way you communicate is saying, I'm not sold by you. Okay. I'm confident and you don't make me feel less than. You actually need to prove yourself to me if you want me to be nice to you. That's how communicates or conveys her worth when she talks to other men. Okay, so here's some examples of Ruby Rose communicating with resistance to stay unforgettable in a man's mind.
What do you do for a living? Who are you?
I'm Ruby Rose, and I do my best.
You do your best. Is there any chance
See, she says, I'm Ruby Rose and I do my best. See, she's like giving resistance. She doesn't tell you exactly what you want. She doesn't say, I'm Ruby Rose and I'm a rap artist. She's like, I'm Ruby Rose and I do my best. Talking with resistance, not giving you exactly what you want, but giving you what she wants you to know.
Yo, I'm down. You smoking here a lot?
Yeah, are you the police?
You never know.
You smoke in here a lot. Uh, Are you the police? You see, it's like friendly banter. She just doesn't let the interviewer, who is a man, just run the conversation. She is giving resistance. She is pushing back just as much as he's trying to pull her in, right? And it's fun and it's relaxed. Trust me, he will not forget her just by the way she communicates.
You're supposed to cheers before you drink it.
This isn't alcohol, buddy.
That's okay. Cheers. Cheers.
You're supposed to cheers before you drink it. This isn't alcohol, buddy. Do you see how she keeps up with the conversation and she always has something to say to just make a maneuver around, you know, his soft blows that he's giving? Pause. Anyway, This type of communication leaves something more for the man to want to chase, want to um, conquer. You know what I mean? It's fun. You can tell like he's on his toes. You can almost tell like he's a bit nervous. And that's what you want. It's fun. Giving resistance in this way is is a game. It's delightful. Trust me, if you flirt like this, just with your communication, it doesn't have to be anything overtly crazy. You don't even, she's not even showing her body or, doing something that's, you know, not respectable. It's just in her communication, she's flirty, she's confident, she's dominant. Practice these types of friendly banter, like back and forth. Like, trust me, your relationships in dating and even with your own, let's say you have your husband or your own man who you're in a relationship with, it's going to spice it up so much. It's going to get them on their feet. It's like, ooh, my girl, like, she's kind of spicy. I kind of like that. It gives resistance. And that's what you want. And that will keep you on their mind for a long time. You do it so much, you're going to get into their heart. Until next time, bye bye.